Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Chai with Gary. This is match reaction to United, who seemingly gave up after the first half. 2-0. Shit game. I wish I didn't watched it, but as a United supporter, I feel like I should have. Gary, thoughts?
Chai, last weekend we played Tottenham,
Ah,
and okay, it was great that we won. It was great that we won,
mm,
but I wasn't so excited or thrilled about the result because I know exactly what United are capable of. Today,
mm.
they've just proven to me why I don't get excited for games. It was probably, you know what,
Hey, Gary, I think you were quite excited. Let's not. Let's call.
dude. Okay, yeah,
Let's be
because
honest.
I was excited before the game because United
You
always go
expected
and get
we'd
a
win
result.
2-1.
Yeah, because we always get something out of the city games. We can always count on Solskjaer to park the bus and get a counter attack. But today, dude, Chai, forget the Liverpool game. This was miles worse, Chai. We could have lost 10-0. We could have literally lost 10-0. We
Yeah,
even I don't even know where to begin. Like, I mean, what do we even talk about, Chai?
dude.
Honestly, what do we talk about?
Did we even play football, or did we just allow them to have a training game
We
against us?
we literally had all our players on our side of the pitch, barring Ronaldo. Ronaldo was up there, getting into offside positions. There
Yeah.
was no structure. There was no. We couldn't even pass the ball. I think we got a bit better when Sancho came on, when the big came on. Obviously, a bit too late. But literally, dude, it was horrible. I just don't know what. I mean, where do
uh,
we go now? I mean, what
Look,
what are your
what are we? I
thoughts?
think. What thoughts, dude? What? There are no thoughts. If he played a game of football, I would have had thoughts. If he just allowed the opponent to just play like they played on a Sunday afternoon, when we went and played football one Sunday afternoon after not having touched the ball in about ages, and then we pulled each other's hamstring. That's exactly what it felt like. There was no, dude. Second half, I don't remember us even trying to score. I don't think we even tried to get the ball. I think second
We
half
had
we
one shot on target, Chai. One shot, and that was the Ronaldo Topo.
Ronaldo a
The
volley.
volley, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Uh,
literally that's all we can talk about. And I so like, okay, going into this game, obviously, I was very, very, I was, dude, I was optimistic. I thought we'll get at least a 1 point, either a draw or would have nicked it, like with a counter attack goal.
uh, yeah.
But
I Gary, I don't know what
we
to say.
start
I really.
dude we started okay the formation when the formation got announced. I lost my mind because I was thinking, what are we trying to do here? But to be fair to Solskjaer, he kind of contained City really well. And we had a few chances in the first half. I mean, that one chance that Ronaldo had was
Few, no
okay.
one.
Okay, that only one chance, right? But I mean, to be honest, we were sort of creating a bit more than the second half.
How?
We were
Yeah. One.
no, no,
Hey,
okay,
dude. Hey, wait,
no,
wait, wait,
Chai.
wait. No, no, no. I didn't think we created nothing in the first half. Like you created
Chai,
one
I'm not
chance.
saying we played well, Chai. I'm not saying we played well, but compared to the second half, first half, I can kind of understand what Solskjaer was trying to do. He was trying to absorb the pressure. We were playing with three centre backs. We could absorb more pressure. And to be fair, our defense looked a lot more sturdy. That goal that we considered was unlucky.
Yeah.
Could have gone in.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, that second goal that we considered again, Chai. It's everyone just sleepwalking, standing, doing nothing.
Second half, we
Shot.
didn't even try. Second half, we didn't even try. Dude, there's a okay when a team is trailing 2-0 just say at halftime, you would expect some sort of a reaction, especially because it's City, it's a derby, you're playing at home, there's fucking fans sitting and watching you. What did we try to do to win a ball in the second half? Did we even try? That's the question I have. If we didn't try, why aren't we trying? If this is the look, I'm going to be very honest with you, and not a lot of people will like what I'm saying, but it does not surprise me. It didn't affect me. It doesn't affect me anymore. I'm angry. I'm fucking angry. We lost the game. But realistically, if he was supporting a team like West Ham or Everton or whatever, that's what we'd been grown up to expect, right? We'd be
Hmm.
grown up to expect mediocrity. I think this is what our new normal is. I think that's what the sooner we accept the fact that this is what it is, this is what it will be. If there are no changes, there are no changes. We can't do anything about it. Why get pissed off about something we can't
You're
control?
Chai, you're absolutely right. There's no reason to be pissed off. It's just that when I look at that squad, the quality of players we had, look, let's go back into last season, okay? The last time City and United played, I said, look, Chai, look at City's bench. How many of their players would actually make into our first team? Now, what we've
Most
done in
of
the
them.
summer, yeah, most of them. We've gone into the summer. We said, okay, we've got to
Yeah.
strengthen our,
Okay.
our
Wait.
team, and then we put all those players on the bench.
Yeah. Exactly.
All our
So
best players on the
basically,
bench. Van de Beek, Sancho, and Telles. Why weren't they starting? I have no idea. We played with a wingback system. Telles is on the bench. I have no fucking idea why.
I
Where's
think
Dalot?
you know what the second goal. Let's touch upon that a little bit. Second goal for the first goal's a free goal. It's fine. I think the second goal, again, McGuire and fucking Luke Shaw bloody collided like bloody house of bricks, and both of them are built to fucking fit a fridge, and you can't. And I don't know if what do you call it, De Gea was at fault as well in that, but he saved like about six others going in, so this is fine.
Chai, there was one more goal that Lindelof almost passed into his own goal. Did you see that in the first half?
Yeah, yeah,
It was shocking, dude. De Gea literally
yeah.
saved us.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
uh,
But you could see De Gea walking off in the first half, like murmuring and stuff like that. I think they've lost it, dude. I think they've lost it.
dude, there's no way that he's lost the dressing room now. Even Ronaldo was pissed off. There is no way. And you know what's the worst thing? We don't have a game to bounce back from.
Yeah,
We go into international break 2 weeks. There's no games. You know the pressure is going to intensify tenfold. There is no way he stays there.
I don't think. I think they'll sack him, but I don't know if he were efficient, they would have sacked him. But he should have been gone after the Liverpool game.
Dude, Liverpool, dude. But dude, honestly, Chai, this game
Is
10
worse
times
than that.
worse than Liverpool game, Chai. Literally, the scoreline might not reflect it, but the way we played, Chai,
Second
we
half,
offered
right?
nothing, Chai, nothing.
So Rudy is saying there was no urgency. Literally, there was. I don't think they even
Because
wanted
they're
to play
not
this
playing
game.
for him, Chai. They've lost.
They-
He's lost the dressing room.
Second half was obnoxious. I think we played like we were leading 2-0. Did we get the ball second half? I can't even remember anything useful we did with the ball in the second half.
Dude,
Can you
literally,
remember anything of essence that we can talk in the second
nah,
half?
dude, that's what I was trying to say, right? What can we actually take from this game? We had that one shot on target, which got blocked because it was directly at the keeper. And then what do? We passed the ball left, right. Couldn't
Backwards.
find the penetrative pass. And you look at the way City pass, Chai.
Oh,
When they get
yes.
pressured, there are always options. There's
Yeah.
always options for City to get out of trouble. And the
even if
keeper,
there's-
I mean, I
point
just
is
don't know.
that-
Dude, the gulf is crazy between City and United. It's not even funny, Chai.
yeah,
We are literally West Brom and City are City right
correct.
now.
Dude, that's what I said. If we were supporting West Ham, we would have been used to these rules. And not West Ham. West Ham's actually playing well. So let's call on some mid-table squad, right? Let's say somebody like Everton, who's been mid-table for a while. I think we just are used to those performances, and I think that's what we're seeing. I think there was no urgency in the second half. We are in so much shit that I don't know how we come back from it.
Chai, I honestly don't know. With the squad we have, Chai, we've got to be at least in the top 4. Okay, never mind winning the Premier League. We've got now, okay, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea are bang on to get the first, second, third place in whatever order that is. I don't know, but those 3 places are secured. Not
And
the
we don't
fourth
care.
place.
And we don't care
Yeah.
whichever order.
Which order, right? Because it doesn't matter. We're not getting first anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now,
we're not
the
getting
fourth
second. We're not
place.
getting third either.
Yeah,
Right.
we've got the 4th place to play for, right? But now Tottenham are there. Tottenham have got a world-class manager there. West Ham are there and top, and climbing up there as well. And then you got likes of Villa and all that. So, I mean, the way I look at it, okay, never
I would
mind
be surprised
Solskjaer
if
not.
Arsenal put on a performance in the surge to get to
Dude,
top
Arsenal
4.
might come in and sneak in, right? So
Yeah.
we are way below. I just can't believe it, Chai. I can't believe with the quality of players that we've got and the way we're performing right now, Chai. I know I'm like, I just can't believe it right now because
I can't
just
believe
can't.
what I watched. You're right. I can't believe what I watched, and
So
it's just stunning.
yeah, and
Look,
that's
I
why,
think
Chai. Last weekend, when people gave a shit, why aren't we excited? Why aren't we happy? This is the exact reason why. Okay, to be fair, I was a bit more optimistic. You just
uh,
said point blank we're going to lose, but I just know that this is the cycle we're going to go through. We
dude, there's no
will.
cycle. We just okay, Gary. There's a cycle. If we win the odd game, it's not a cycle. It's reality, right? If we win the odd game, the one that we won against Tottenham, okay, let's put all of that aside. We've taken 1 point in the last 12 at home. Let that sink in for a while.
Hmm.
Let that sink in. This is Old Trafford, apparently,
Is that
and
really 1 out of 12? Is that the
one out
stats?
of
Is it?
yeah, one out of
Fucking
nine
hell,
before the
dude.
game started. One of the last nine. So who did we play? We played Everton. We played Everton. We
We
lost
lost
against
to Leicester. We lost. Yeah.
yeah.
Who do we
So we
lose to?
lost Everton, Villa, and not Villa. I think we played Villa, right? Everton,
We lost to
Villa, and
Villa.
yeah, we
We
lost
lost
to
to Villa.
Villa.
Yeah.
We drew against Everton. That's 1 point. Now
Yeah.
we lost against Leicester. Now we got no Leicester. We played away. No, we played at home. We played at home. Anyway, it's 1 point out of 12. Anyway, that doesn't matter. That's sackable fucking form. And if you
And
don't get
Chai,
sacked for this, I don't know what you'll get sacked for.
this we're not talking about away records. So this is home, Chai. Old Trafford. You
Uh,
what is the point then? If you can't play in front of your fans and actually
yeah.
put in a performance, what is the point? I
I
mean,
think you know what. I think the players have checked out, dude. We keep playing Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is not a person to blame. He didn't even fucking start, right? He wasn't even on the bench. The first, where was Fred today? Where was McTominay today? You know what? When you show up against these quality players and you want to stick to the 1955 retro model, this is how it.
pre-World War II.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
God, Chai.
I
I
don't know
don't
what to
know,
say.
man. And the amount of chances City had to really kill off the game, and for
Dude,
some
I
reason,
think they were playing. They were playing to keep Ole in the job.
I
They
think
just
so,
wanted to
Chai.
win.
I honestly think so.
They
You're right.
wanted to. They didn't want to go beyond 3 goals because anything beyond 3 goals will be looked at with an intensity that none of our opposition want to draw that attention. Dude, they didn't get. Let alone fucking. Okay, people said Liverpool didn't get out of the second gear. These guys didn't get out of the first gear, dude. And you know how crisp they are when they are in the final
Oh
third?
my gosh.
How crisp the passing is, how
Chai, sometimes you're looking at the TV, you can't even see the pass, and
yeah,
somehow they find the player. It's
yeah,
like it's a second nature, Chai, for them.
correct.
That shows you how many drills they go through every day. They know exactly where everyone is.
Yeah.
It's so, dude.
Oh,
We are
but
just
this
so
is
far behind, Chai.
we
We are so
literally
far behind.
we were schooled by Liverpool. We finally somehow came out of it with some sort of a little pulse from the Tottenham game. These guys just literally schooled us. We were playing like some pop team or class 10 team or some shit like that. When people just chase around the ball. And my wife said that as well, and she was like, "Oh, okay, who are these people? Why they're playing this way?" And it's just they find the ball, everybody goes there.
There were so
I
many
saw
gaps.
some
Yeah.
movement from, and literally after about 60 minutes, I stopped watching United players play. I just wanted to see how our midfield moved around. And let me tell you something, Girish. Uh, there were times where McTominay would try to either hide behind the opposition player when they were passing out from the back, so there's just no pass to him, or he's just he you know th- there's a line that they have to maintain, right,
Yeah.
as two midfielders, that they're moving left and right, so they're all
Yeah.
here with the balls there. It is so surprising that
Dude, it's
they're
like
they're failing at basics. You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
they want to maintain structure when they shouldn't maintain structure, and when they
Correct.
should maintain structure, they don't maintain
Yeah.
structure.
It's
It's weird, dude. I honestly don't know if they even do any coaching, Chai. Like it's crazy to think about. a team like United and the way we play. And you know
But
what?
okay,
There are a handful of other mid-table teams who play better football than us right now.
100%, dude. That was evident in the that was evident in the fact that we lost to Villa. We almost lost to Everton, right?
Jeez, man.
If and we lost to Leicester. All of these people play better football than us.
And
They
and you
coach
know
better
what,
than
Chuck?
us.
And I tell you what, Atlanta, I feel so sorry for Atlanta. How they've lost both the legs of the game. They should have beaten us. But people got excited midway. Oh, it's yeah, we've come back, we've drawn 2-all. It was a great result. It's Atlanta, for God's sakes. They didn't
I
have
think
some of the key
nobody.
players.
You know what? I think after the Liverpool game, there's been that tide. Okay, Tottenham was a bit of a blip, but nobody thought the Atlanta, at least majority of people didn't think Atlanta was a good performance. I mean, you
Yeah.
scored in the 47th minute and the 96th minute, doesn't 95th and 92nd minute or whatever it was, doesn't scream confidence. But yeah, dude, this is a City squad that has been drilled. Look, City. Okay, let's call cat a cat for now and say City have a good squad, great squad. I think they can rival United in the squad numbers and the
Mm.
squad talent. I think they can rival us. That's the only team that can rival us, right? And they're coached by a good manager as well. Now look at. I spoke to Vishnu this afternoon, right? Or this evening, and he says I'm all for City to lose today because Ole will be in place.
Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah,
Mickey Lim. Yeah, that's it. 3-5-2. 3-5-2. Because we used that against Tottenham. Let's go and use the same formation again. And this time we got spanked.
okay, so this didn't catch the game, but my
Nah.
question is for Gary. Still wouldn't have taken the.
That. Oh. Hello? Hang on. Chai's frozen. Look, I don't think a draw would have done anyone any favors. I think we had to win the game. I was confident going to this game. 2-1. I thought we were going to win 2-1.
Yeah,
Honestly,
sorry about that.
no,
My
it's,
internet
no,
is
it's
playing
all
like
right.
United's back for.
Yeah, look, I'm just saying, look, I was confident going to this game. I said 2-1 because, again, when the chips are down, Solskjaer pulled something out of the bag. And then, secondly, it's City, it's Pep. We always get a result. We'll play shit throughout the season, but against City, somehow or other, we'll get something out of that. This time, I saw nothing, which was very, very surprising. And
This
look,
is.
I'm just regurgitating my words here. It's
I
just
tell you something, dude. I think Mickey brings up a good point. Arvind Misaka was probably had his worst game today. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Realistically, I think he had a really poor game. I mean, everybody did in that essence. I think, but he's right. I've seen Wan Bissaka have good games, but today was probably not one of them. Anyway, dude. I don't know what to do with this United squad. There's no way forward. I think we're done. I told you this halftime. I told you this before the start. I don't know why you were so
Chai,
quiet
okay.
about it.
You know what? Let's break down the game, okay?
No
We
need to break
started
down the game. There was
three five
only one
two.
team playing. There was
There
only
was
one
one
team
shot
playing.
on
You can't
target.
break down that
But
game.
why did we have that one shot on target? That's the question, right? So we
Dude,
started with a back three of Bailly, Maguire, and Lindelof. Great. Okay. I don't have any questions to that. Maguire is somewhat suspect, but in a back five system, he's got enough cover there. Someone will be able to cover up for his lack of pace. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't understand is that you are playing with a wing back system. Obviously, the objective for you is to put crosses in the box. Why do you play Wan Bissaka and Shaw? Shaw never goes forward enough. Wan Bissaka doesn't put enough crosses, can't dribble. What was the point of the whole thing going with a 3-5-2?
Can I ask
Now,
you another question? I'm going to ask you
yeah,
the same question in a different way, right? I think the 3-5-2 was not probably to put crosses in the box. I think
probably,
3-5-2
probably.
was to just save us from getting scored against, right? I think
Yeah.
the whole point of playing a 3-5-2 was to provide to be defensive, to be compact, to not let City score. But City is such a quality squad. Why would you go? You can't defend 90 minutes against a quality City squad. You can't,
No.
right? I think that's what I texted you at halftime. They substituted Baye at halftime, right? I know the crosses didn't come in. There was no fucking peep. We didn't even get the ball to have enough possession to go up front. Let's be honest with that, right? We didn't have enough possession, right? We did have a corner this game. Do you know that? It's a funny story, but
I thought we
zero
had
corners.
one corner right at the end.
Unless at the very end.
Yeah,
Unless if it's
right at the
post
end.
90 minutes. At the post
Yes.
90 minutes, exactly. In the normal playing time, we didn't have a corner. What does that show you?
Chai, one corner, one shot on target. What? What are we talking about here? I mean, literally, there's nothing to talk about, right? I'm
There's
just trying to
nothing-
understand why we decided to play that system first. And the worst thing is, we went into the second half. I would have kept that system and been a bit more patient. The only thing I said to you is that we need to hold the ball a bit more in midfield. I said we need to bring Van der Beek in. We need to bring Matic in to give some solid in midfield. Right now, we are getting passed through the midfield. Fred and McTominay, God knows what they're doing. There was no one holding the ball there. Sancho came on the second half. I thought he did really well because he was doing the need 1-2s. He was actually trying to find for space. He was actually moving a lot. He should have started as well. I mean, this is it's shambolic, Chai. It's shambolic, absolutely shambolic. I like, honestly, if you can't, I mean, this is potentially, apart from City, potentially our second biggest game in the calendar, right?
Apart from Liverpool.
Apart from Liverpool, sorry. This would be our second biggest game in the calendar. And if you're going to play like that, Solskjaer came out and said, it's a derby, it's a derby. We've got to go and play it like it's we're going to win a cup or some shit like that. And then we put in that kind of performance. So clearly the players have lost faith in him. There's no turning back. Ronaldo was pissed off at the end. Van der Beek, we were both clapping when he came on. So that's a surprise for us. But what's the most jarring thing, right? Towards the end, Chai, the City fans were actually shouting, "Oli at the wheel, Oli at the wheel." Could you hear that at the stadium? So, this.
There was this meme out a week ago, I think, when we beat Tottenham. They said, "Look, somebody needs to take one for the team, and thanks Tottenham for taking one for the teams." But Mickey brings up a good point as well. Stats show that Man City were great against. If you look at the stats, Man City played great against the 3-5-2. Look, man, I don't think they got out of the first gear, second gear, maybe max. Right? They didn't even flex.
They didn't have to, Chad.
Not flex. They did not flex, and they played a later game against Club Brugge after they played Club Brugge, right, this week. This week, and they played. That game was after ours, right? They played Wednesday.
Yeah,
and they played today, and they didn't even sweat. I don't think anybody sweat in that team. If De Bruyne would have had a better game, okay, let's talk about their players. I think De Bruyne had a shit game, to be honest, in his standards. I think if he had a better game, we would have been looking at even worse result. Right? There was a couple of less passes. There was a shot that it felt like Ronaldo's first shot at United when he tried to swivel and he got something really bad. But...
The two guys for me were stand-up players. One is Foden and Cancelo. I think Cancelo had a really good game. He made some mistakes here and there, but I think...
Dude, the point is when they make mistakes, we couldn't capitalize on them. We
just boot the ball, Chai. It's literally
like do that properly, Gary. That's the problem.
It's literally like what you said. A bunch of kids playing the playground. There no tactics, nothing. Just get the ball into the back of the net. Okay, or every man for himself.
Vishnu says he's going to get a half decent curry this afternoon. Let me see what he's saying.
This is bullshit. This is what pisses me off about Sky and all these people. Dude, there's some agenda about keeping Ole in this job, dude. I'm just over this. I don't know what it is. Who's trying to feed this agenda? Who's trying to who's actually pulling on the strings.
I'm tired. 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 I'm tired of this club. I'm tired of this fucking
I'm
manager.
I'm
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 tired of the
tired
players. I'm
because,
tired of everything else.
dude, literally, if this was Van Gaal, Mourinho, anyone else who was not a club legend, Solskjaer would have long been fired. The literally right now, it's literally some of the fans, the sentiments out there saying that, okay, he's a club legend. We've got to we've got to like, give him some time, give him money. But literally, he's had 3 transfer seasons now, 3 years at the club. He spent five
Dude, but
hundred million, chai.
Gary, let's actually pause there 1 second. And Vishnu says you guys look miles off City and Liverpool.
Definitely.
Yeah,
There's no
definitely.
doubt.
I think we're miles off Leicester as well. Let's be honest. But what do you think has changed this season that didn't change last season?
Expectations.
No,
Expectations.
but how did we finish with a?
And I'll tell you what the big difference is now. I think Ronaldo, well, having Ronaldo in the team has changed the dynamics of how we play football right now. Because if you look at Ronaldo, okay, he doesn't press and he
Yeah.
expects the ball to be played to him. So he's basically useless outside the box. Inside the box is a different story. But the problem is we don't build our build-up play is horrible right now.
Do you think
So
our
when you have one,
deficiencies have been more evident since Ronaldo showed up for with the lack of a midfield, lack of creative midfielders? Do you
yeah,
think our deficiencies have been exemplified this season because of that reason?
literally what happens right now is when we play 4-2-3-1, literally what happens is that it becomes 4-1-4-1. Does that make sense? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-1-4-1. What happens is that there is no midfield, chai, because we play with too many strikers. If you look at the games we play with Greenwood, Rashford, Ronaldo, and Cavani. I think there's one game that we played all 4 of these players. You have 4 strikers up there, chai. Who's actually creating the balls for the strikers? Who's creating the opportunities for them? That's the question I've got, right? So when you play with 4 strikers, that's great if you can get the ball to them in the box. But outside
But
the box,
who's getting the ball in the box?
exactly. That's the question. I don't know. So what's it with the coaching staff and their reluctance to play players like Van der Beek, Sancho, players who can actually create for the team. Even Pogba, child, he's not a guarantee. Okay, this game he was out anyway. But when he's
Dude, okay.
available,
You know what? I think we should. I think the more I think about Pogba, I think he needs to go. He needs to go. He's not.
he's
bringing any
gone. He's
value.
gone, chai. We don't want to talk about him. He's gone. Van der Beek's gone. Sancho might even go. Martial's gone. So all the good players that we have, they're gone.
Okay, let's get to this question. I think this is the most pertinent thing. Do you guys think this will be the last game of Fulham?
Nah, I don't think so. This bot's useless. Bot's fucking useless.
His last game should have been
That Liverpool game. That Liverpool game
What?
should have been enough. And then
No.
there's all this talk about
Because-
him being. Dude, there's no way. I mean, this bot. I mean, they're so scared. Now we've lost Conte as well. There's literally no one there. Zidane doesn't want to come and manage us. So who do you go and get? Unless you go and break the bank and pay out Poch or whoever Ten Hag or whoever it is breakout clause to get them out of their contracts. There's literally no one out there.
You know what the worst part is? You got to pay their contract to break them out of the club. You have to fucking break our contract to pay Solskjaer out as well. Because
So
he's
it's
going
going to be
fucking signed another
expensive.
contract.
This is why this fucking bot are fucking disgrace, chai. Why the fuck would you give him a long-term contract when you there was literally no point. He had another 6 months to go. Just evaluate the thing. There was no point, chai. There's literally no point in giving him a new contract. I don't understand. Okay, I understand it gives the whole squad a bit more confidence about your manager if the manager's got a longer term contract. But there's no reason giving him what was it, a 3-year contract that they gave him? 3 or 4 year contract.
And
Give him
they're
an
renewed
18-month
everybody else's as well, right?
Give him an 18-month extension.
Hey, fuck. You know what? It's painful. It's painful. It's very, very painful. It's very painful. I think Yeah, Coleman. Yeah, really. I don't want him anywhere
Koeman,
close to
fuck.
fucking United. Really don't want
Koeman.
close. Might as well
Uh,
bring Van Hal back. Literally.
yeah, look, Chai, but I honestly think this whole manager discussion is
Oh, it's
just
fucking pointless,
it's
dude.
no
It's
point.
fucking
It's no
pointless.
there's no point, Chai, because we're not going to do anything. This next 2 weeks, Solskjaer will just he'll sit tight. Come the come the
Yeah.
the our next set of games, he'll be like, yes, we've had a good week. Now we go
Fuck.
again.
Oh, you know what will be on the social media again today? Here we go. We'll be back. You know what? Please don't come back. Please don't come back.
Don't
I
fucking come
couldn't
back.
give a shit.
Stay the fuck where you are.
Yeah, exactly. Just fuck off. Just fuck off.
Uh,
Man, it's very painful. It's very
I
painful.
tell you
This
what,
defeat.
Chai, if we don't change Solskjaer right now, we are going to be finished as a football club right now. Forget about talking about Champions League and all that. In fact, you know what? We've got another two more games in the Champions
If we
League.
lose both, we're
I
out, right?
Chai, it's better that we drop to third place because look, we're not going to win the Champions League. Forget about it. At least if we get to the Europa League, there's a better chance of us winning that trophy. Look, there's no point, Chai. There's literally no point. In
Dude,
fact,
I don't want.
is there any point on us finishing top four then? What is the
How do
point
you
of
think we
winning?
can win the fucking Europa League? How do you think we can win the Europa
I
League?
think we've got a better. I think we've got a better chance because the
Graham
quality of teams.
Souness.
Nah,
Oh my god.
nah.
Yeah. Mm, Mickey, I don't know, man.
Graham
Would-
Souness.
At this point,
You know what? Yeah. Bring Graham Souness in and make Pogba his captain. I think. I reckon that's a good. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be a good combo. But Chai, it's very very painful, Chai. And then we've
dude,
got no football now for the next 2 weeks. So what?
you know what? I think this is just, people said when Ole came in, the one thing he's done good is there's no toxicity around the club. I think this amount of toxicity wasn't even there when Van Hal was in place, right? There was this, yes, we didn't play the most attractive football, but this is just beyond it, man. This is just, we didn't even try today, man. We didn't try today.
Chai,
Second half, there was no fucking even, nobody even tried. Nobody even tried.
you're talking about toxicity, okay? We've got our star player sitting on the bench. Pogba is going to leave for free in 2 months' time. Okay, he's had enough. Van der Beek's had enough. He's been promised opportunities. He's not been given any opportunities. And then you've got Sancho. Sancho's come in. He was promised his right wing berth. You're going to be our next upcoming star. We're going to mold you into the next David Beckham or whatever it is. He's sitting on the fucking
Yeah.
bench as well.
Yeah.
And then you've got people like Teles and all these people. Dude, Chai, there are going to be
dude.
issues. Henderson as well. You think Henderson's happy to be in? Because he wants
But can
to
you
play
fuck it?
football. Like I understand. Look, forget. Like I know De Gea is better. What I'm saying is that Henderson is a number one keeper for another Premier League side. That's easy, right?
Dude, you know what? Actually, I can't believe we have. I was talking to Vishnu as well this afternoon, and he says you can't blame lack of depth, right, of squad. I think we have a fucking big squad. And before we get into that comment, let's read Piper saying something. Piper's like,
Manchester City FC is the master keeping the ball. Without the ball, even the best striker, best winger, best midfielder from opposition can't do much and they'll be nullified. Yeah, look, the thing is, Chai and Piper, what they're really good at, they know where their players are. Okay? If you close their eyes, they literally know where all their players are. They are that well drilled as a team on
Dude.
transitions, in transitions, off the ball. They are just
they're a very
they are
drilled squad,
levels.
dude. Okay, wait. That they have been scoring above 90 points for the last 3 seasons. Right? Let's put that in perspective. We've been finishing around in the mid 70s, late 60s. They've been fucking doing the 90s, right? Consistently. Now you're talking about two completely different level of training that these two clubs have been going under, right? Okay, at least we didn't have. I don't know, dude. I felt like it was David versus Goliath, but unfortunately, Goliath actually was a lot better today than he would, or he played with both his eyes. Apparently, Goliath didn't have his eyes when he was playing Goliath. But anyway,
It's a
it
fucking
is
joke,
it's an
Chai. It's a fucking
abomination. Dude.
shambles.
Let's leave
I'm
it.
just I'm
Let-
over this club. You know what? In fact, I can't even blame Solskjaer right now because he's not keeping himself in the job. This fucking board need to fucking grow a pair and
Yeah.
actually fire him because that's the right
Yeah.
thing to do if the club wants to go forward. Now, what I think is going to happen is that Solskjaer will be here until maybe December-ish
Yeah.
when it gets untenable and we're like,
Mm.
something like 20 points behind Chelsea or City or whoever it is who's
Yeah.
leading the table, and then we'll fucking make the change there. But then the problem is, at that point in time, top four might not be possible. We might be out of the Champions League. We might be out of the Europa League. We might be out of the FA. No, well, won't be out of the FA Cup, but we'll have nothing to play for.
Mm.
So, the fucking cycle just doesn't stop. We've got to fucking sack him right now to salvage our season. Like, look at what happened to Lampard last season. Lampard was underperforming. Tuchel came in, I think it was about December-ish. Came in, and they fucking won the Champions League. So don't give me this bullshit about, there's nothing out there, no one available, and we're not going to win anything. We've got a squad good enough to win something right now, but it's up to the board to fucking grow a pair and get Solskjaer out.
Yeah, and I think what's not helping as well. I think once an opposition scores, I think if it's a quality opposition like City, I think our heads drop, dude. I think you could see the frustration in Bruno, you could see the frustration in Ronaldo. It's just heads drop so quickly. And to be coming back to Bruno as well, I don't think he had particularly a good game. I didn't think he did anything to help the squad out either. He was just running around like a headless chicken all the way through. But I think he just needs to be a little more intelligent in the way he composes himself and to actually augment the midfield that is clearly deficient. Right, he doesn't need to augment the attack. Our attack can sustain itself regardless. I think Greenwood and Ronaldo more than enough capable to bang those goals in. Right, it's okay. But what we really, really need to do is fucking just bolster our midfield. I think what, dude. After this, I have no.
Literally, what we're trying to do is before we can walk, we're trying to run. That is a problem. We've got a fucking midfield that is basically it's the engine. It's the engine of the team that doesn't work. But then you've got nice tires up front, and you've got a rear spoiler or something in your keeper. But the fucking middle part, which is the most important part, doesn't fucking work. That is a problem with United right now. So look, I think this manager clearly he doesn't understand the importance of the midfield, because clearly he's neglected the midfield for the longest time. We went this summer, we said, look, United need to get a defensive midfielder. We need someone to be able to shield the ball so we can avoid playing McTominay and Fred. Van de Beek and Pogba could come in. But right now, we've not done that. We're in the same situation as last season where we're conceding stupid goals. To be fair, we're a bit more solid in set pieces right now. Either that or this game, City just had, the horrible set pieces. But
there's no point.
I don't know, Chai. Yeah, I think I'm just over the season. I think the season's a write-off now. So we've just got to hibernate for the next 6 months and wait for the season to end, because Solskjaer's not going anywhere. So
on that note, Gary, I know it's been a very dark day for United twice. Oh, what is it? So we lost Liverpool, we lost the City. There was a bit of a blip in Tottenham, but you know what? There's no point. Let's see how the international break goes. But at this point, I'm very, very disappointed in the way the team is set up, the coach, the fucking entire unit. It's just, I think this is what we got to get used to it. Yeah, it's very dysfunctional, and I think there's just some amount of toxicity creeping in the club. This wasn't there before. We've been through these bad results under Ole. I think this is the first time everybody is kind of woken up to realize that, okay, you have a really good squad. What the fuck is kind of happening? I think Paul Scholes kind of pointed out really good, really, really pertinent points after the Atlanta game, like he did after the first one, saying if you play like this against fucking City, you're going to get fucking slapped. Rio said that as well. And, all of these people are just pointing out the obvious deficiencies in the team, yet who starts fucking Fred and McTominay? Look, it's a long way to go. I think I think the midfield just not good enough. I think the team's not just good enough. I think just Ole is just out of his depth. A lot
Yeah.
of, there are a lot of issues, man. A lot of issues. I think we just have to endure a very, very painful season, unfortunately, and I think we
Look,
will
it is.
because we're fans, right?
It is what it is. I'm not going to stop supporting United. As much as I want to,
Oh, look,
I just can't because it's
I mean,
it's
who
our
else
team,
will you
right,
support
Chai?
than fucking
It's our
Arsenal?
team, yeah. So
Yeah, but
Arsenal, fuck.
no, you know what?
Nah.
Let's not laugh too hard.
Hey, let's not laugh at
Because,
Arsenal,
well,
okay? They might actually finish higher than us.
Yeah.
So, look, we're shit. We know we're shit. We don't need rivals telling us we're shit. So, yeah, we're shit. Anyway, yeah, look, guys, again, poor performance, but hopefully we come back from the international break, get some good results. I think for Watford, what do we have after that? Oh, Watford, Chelsea, Arsenal. Oh,
Arsenal.
Jesus Christ. that could be another 3 points out of 9. So yeah,
Hopefully.
could be worse, could be 9 out of 9.
Mm.
But yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Most importantly, please hit a like button on that video, and also please subscribe if you're new. Until next episode, this is Chai with Gary.